Hey everybody, it's Payne here. I think for now I'm just going to be making more consistent short videos since I keep putting off longer edited videos due to my time constraints, but that's not what this video is about. This video is a special one because after catching up on Jujutsu Kaisen and my favorite moment in the manga now being animated, I've heard a lot of controversial opinions online about the direction the anime went with Gojo's descent to the godlike madness. Now I'm not going to talk about how dumb it is that people are complaining about their legal sites and mistranslating the Honored One quote. People will complain about anything these days even when it's their fault. What I'm talking about is the crowd's dislike for this moment because it didn't fit what they imagined it to be. Now this season has been a lot more lit up, so to speak. In JJK Season 1 and JJK 0, the animation had been more fitting to the darker side, trying to fit that horror quota they were looking for. It's what most fans have gotten accustomed to by now, but now even in a moment like this with the golden lights from the heavens raining down over Gojo while he's mentally transcending his ego to godhood, it's a much brighter scene with different angles to the manga. Now I will be honest, these angles I do prefer over the manga to the anime, and from what I've seen, that's the most valid and not really a big complaint I've heard. The panels just go so hard, it's a bit difficult to ignore the differences in these scenes, and they're actually my favorite panels in the manga besides a select other few that go above and beyond. But the message the creator is trying to send still goes through, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. I think what people who are arguing were looking for a more darker moment in the scene, something that fits the JJK formula, a more one-to-one adaptation. They wanted something that looked visually more like madness, and a darker one at that. But while yes, I prefer the angles that the manga took, I much prefer the godlike clouds in the background around a battlefield while Gojo is floating around like an insane weirdo. And oh my god, the animation of purple being used for the first time was absolutely perfect. Better than the manga in my opinion, despite how awesome that panel was. This scene transcends that in my opinion. And I think the last thing I'm very thankful for the adaptation was them not fully just ignoring the bloody mess that Gojo would have left behind. I know people before it got animated were worried that they were about to pull a fucking Tokyo Ghoul, and they didn't. This shit right here is why I love Jujutsu Kaisen.